Hi friends, welcome to our channel Jane Views. In today's video, we're going to cover an interesting topic about the lawsuits, and I have our closest friend, Mary Kennedy, and she is an immigration attorney, and today we are so happy to have her with us, and she is going to address all questions that you have regarding the recent lawsuits. So let's jump into the video. Hi Akash, thanks for joining us today. So today can you explain more about the recent lawsuit regarding the consulate visa processing? Can you elaborate more about it? What is it about and who filed the case, or you know the terminology, so just tell us about the first case.
Hi Jenny, I'm so glad to be part of this, and we'll discuss about what's the recent, a very brief description of the lawsuit. And this is of Philip Kinsley's lawsuit, and that was not a class action lawsuit, if I have to say that first. Means that it's not applicable for everyone, but it's a very good decision that has been made on the lawsuit. So the consulate, when there was a travel ban that was imposed, with the Biden administration in April, it happened that the consulate adopted no visa issuance policy, which means based on the travel ban, there was no visas that can be issued. So the concern over here that was discussed on the lawsuit as well, and the decision that was favored for the plaintiff means the consulate was wrong on that policy. But even though they resumed in July with limitations and everything, and the decision on that was that it was not the appropriate decision the consulate has adopted. Reasoning, so many of them, as we all know by this time, right? If they are able to go to the third countries and then quarantine themselves for 14 days. So in that case, that eligibility was denied actually. So anyway, we are very close looking forward. I don't want to go into the legal terms and everything. It's going to be very simple for people to understand what it is about. Anyway, we are looking forward for the travel ban to be released in November. So nothing, it doesn't really matter, but this is a very favorable decision on that, which, whoever has on the queue can be, able to understand it.
So do we know any confirmed dates?
At this time, no, everyone is still waiting. As we all know, the travel ban, when it happened, it was very quick. They just imposed it within 2 days or notice or something. So we can expect it. It was, expected early of November, but the exact dates would have helped people to plan and be prepared for the travel. Right.
So, Akka, another question is about the EADs, right? The H4 and L2 EADs. I know so many people are waiting for it. I know, and depends upon the location, and some people are really waiting for almost a year. So, I heard there are lawsuits regarding that. So, can you give us an update on the lawsuits for H4 EAD and L2 EADs, and also what about the premium processing? There were talks that it's going to come, so any dates or how about? So these are the two updates, if you can, it will be great.
With regard to this recent lawsuit that was on the L2 and the H4 EAD in particular was filed by Jonathan Wasden, and then along with Ayla and one other attorney, Reddy and Newman. So that will be a very interesting, that has been filed, and there was a lot more of expectations on that. The reasoning behind is, as we all know, the H4 EADs are delayed. It's more than almost a year people are waiting for the EADs, which is in so many ways affecting people who had been employed, and if they're with the continuity of their employment and everything. So this lawsuit in particular that was filed was about extension based on the receipt notice of the EAD filing. So what happens is, if you have to make it very simple, for the employment-based 485 is another classification which has the eligibility. When you file the for EAD, you are eligible to continue to work based on the receipt notice for 180 days.
Oh, okay.
So there are many class EADs that allows them to do that. Whereas when it happens with the H4 and the L2 EADs, they don't have that criteria, that options that's available for them, which is a very big hindrance, as they can be eligible only 180 days within the 180 days. On top of it, it's taking more than a year. And even recently, even the expedited requests are all denied, even though they have a valid offer, as well as so many other reasons were listed as an option to go for an expedition, but still, practically speaking, it has been denied by the USCIS service centers. So with this scenario, it will be definitely, if the lawsuit can be won against the USCIS, that will be a very major help for people who had been waiting very long on to get their EADs. Actually, we understand, with the biometric removed, there is a possibility it's going to be, in the future, it's going to be adjudicated quicker. But still, at this time, practically speaking, 1 year, 2 months, people are waiting for the EADs to get approved. And in continuation of this premium processing, even in one of the earlier videos we discussed about it, there is an option that USCIS is going to come up with, paying for the premium processing for the EADs, but still we are waiting on the decision that has to happen. At least that will help people to move forward to get their jobs secured, continuing their jobs which they are working for.
Thank you so much, Akka. So it is really a lot of useful information. I know we are hoping to get a lot of these dates, but still, I think it's a good update that we got. Thank you so much. I hope this video was useful to all of you. We're also going to give additional information regarding if you have any questions or if you need any help with immigration, filing any documents or any queries, you can also reach out to her. I'm going to give all the details in the description below. Also, let us know if you have any questions, if you want to know anything in future, do let us know. We'll do our best to give our updates. And Aka's here, she's a very close friend of us, and so happy to have her today with us. And thank you for joining us and watching this video. Stay tuned and stay safe and enjoy.